Hey, how's it going? Connor the Car Guru here. I'm one of the salesmen here at Wilson Motor and just wanted to put a face to the name so everybody knows who I am. Behind me here is a 2017 Land Rover Range Rover, one of our new arrivals here at the lot. I put it on Facebook last Friday in the evening, and over the weekend it got a lot of love. A lot of people are looking at it and want to come and drive it. So I figured I'd do a little walk around video and attach that to that Facebook link so everybody there could see it a little bit more in person. And then if you want to come in and test drive it, just let me know. I'd love to help you out any way that I can. So let's flip it around here and we'll kind of get going on this. So I did a little walk around on this before I started this just to make sure that kind of see if there are any scratches, dings, or dents. Didn't see any dings or dents. There are a few scratches right here in the front that I noticed, just kind of putting you right out the front. You got a couple there in the front bumper. Other than that, honestly, it's a beautiful car. Other than the fact that it's really dirty from all the rain we've had this past week, we've not had a chance yet to wash the entire lot. So this is one of the ones that's not yet been washed from that rain. Up here in the front, first thing to notice is with these headlights, we have bright LED lights. So you are going to be one of the brightest there on the road, and you're going to be making all those people who don't have LEDs really mad at you. But hey, you'll be able to see, so you'll be just fine driving this beautiful car. Down here, you're going to see there are 4 parking sensors in the front. So as you are parking the vehicle, you're not going to get too close to anything. It'll beep and it'll alert you that you're getting too close to anything. As well, you do have a parking camera up here, or you can use it if you happen to take the vehicle off-roading, so that way you're not hitting rocks or things like that. That's going to be something to help you out with driving there too. Obviously, like I said, it is a Land Rover and it is a Range Rover. The Range Rover is going to be kind of comparable to your more or less like the Ford Edge size vehicle, because it's only a 2 rows. There's not a 3rd row in this vehicle, but there is storage in the back. So these are what your Land Rover wheels look like. Pretty average wheels, kind of cool looking though, but they do have the Nitto AT tires on there with a lot of tread. So these are brand new tires and they are ready to go. You can take them off-roading and make it look really sweet. Something that they do to make this look a little sporty is you have these kind of things that look like hood vents, kind of what you see on like the Ford Raptors, on the F-150 Raptors, but these don't actually have any functions. They're kind of just put on there to make it look cool. So that's all that is. Down here on our mirrors, we do have the blind spot assist option there. So when someone's in your blind spot, these will light up bright orange for you, so that way you don't happen to miss anything there. Then we do have cameras here underneath as well, so you can get a full 360 view when you are in reverse. I'm just walking back here to show you. You got your gas on the right side of the vehicle here. Just push it like that to pop it open. This is what your brake lights look like. Back here in the back, you're gonna have 4 parking sensors as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna have the dual exhaust down there as well. And there's not a tow hitch on this one, but that's always something we can get put into it. But this, it is a Sport, and you got the HSE, which I actually don't know what it stands for. I need to do a little more research on my Land Rovers. This is our back here. So you got a lot of space for storage back here. There also comes with a little cover. Just gotta get it in the actual line to be able to leave it there. So you can hide stuff back here so no one can get in there. Or you could have that removed and taken out. Down here, you're gonna have your spare tire as well. And hit that button, and that's gonna go down. This is what our back seat looks like right here. So as you can see, if you only have 2 people in here, you have a pretty good sized armrest here with cup holders. Flip that open there for a little extra storage in there. Really small things, maybe a phone or something like that. You can easily lose stuff in there too. And you're gonna have heated seats back here. Just pop these buttons on. You got 3 options for hot, medium, and just warm. That's gonna be both these 2 outer seats here. A little bit of storage options here, and they have a 12 volt down there for charging. Obviously you have the air vents there. You're gonna have little seat pockets for storing little small things, but nothing too big there. A little storage here on the door as well. You got speakers in the doors, so you can have really good sound quality back here as well. Up here in the front seat, there's a lot of cool options in the Land Rover. We'll just kind of go from left to right. So over here, we're going to have our mirror controls to be able to change the mirrors. Your windows and locking your doors and windows are right there. You have 3 seats you can save right here. Sorry, it's locking your windows, child lock is what I mean. 3 seats you can save for different drivers. Then you have your locking your doors. Down here, we have our trunk option. We have your lane keeping assist, and this is going to be the brightness of your center cluster. This is going to be able to change your media. There's your media different modes there, and then your phone options. This will be your cruise control, your heated steering wheel, and you can cancel that cruise control. Over here, you're gonna have your blinkers and your headlight options. And then you're gonna have your wipers all on the right side there. To be able to put it into gear, you're gonna be down here on this little shifter, throw it into drive, click it on the left, you can go into sport mode so you can go a lot faster if you'd like to. You can throw it back up here into neutral, push the button, go up to the very top, and you can go into reverse. And then you can play around with the little camera up here and see different things like the 360 mode if you want to do that. Or you can go up to just the camera, you can zoom in, kind of play around with all these different little options there. Throw it into park, and you can go back and have a whole bunch of different options up here as well. So you have your media, you're gonna have your navigation, you have your phone controls. I did plug my phone in. If you plug your phone in right here, you can actually have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on here as well. While this is open, you do have an HDMI connector. You have the SIM card there for the navigation. You got another 12-volt charger in there. And this little guy is a little refrigerator. Flip this little switch on, that turns it on, and it will keep everything cool in there for you. Cup holders, an additional 12-volt charger right there. Little place to store your phone up there, but I would probably not recommend it because your phone is going to get stuck and you have to figure out how to get it out. You do have heated and ventilated seats in here. It's really easy to get those activated. You can either push this button right here, and this will show you your seats, and you can do it on the screen, or if you just push right down on here, you can swipe it to the left for the ventilated seats, swipe it to the right for the heated seats, just like that. So super easy to play with, and you can kind of do that. On here, auto is going to be all of your different controls, and now that we are off that, it's going to be your temperature on the same dial. Then you have all the rest of your climate controls here. You can push climate and see it up on top of the screen if you want to do that. Your hazard lights are here. This is going to be your media, and then you have your CD player obviously right there too. A lot of options here on the screen to play with. A lot of media you can kind of deal with there. Let me throw it up here so you can see the cluster. The cluster shows us 45,600 miles on here. This is going to be your speed on the left. Your RPMs are on the right. Those guys over there in England are kind of weird. They do things backwards there, but you know what? That's all right. Then you got your time and your temperature, your trip information, and you kind of play around. You can have that change around in the middle there. It is a push start, so this is your key. You've got the locking, unlocking, your lights, tailgate, and your alarm there. If you want to get in your glove box, you got to push this neat little button right there, and that will drop the tail box or the glove box down with your owner's manual in there. And then there is obviously a sunroof and a twin panel moonroof there for the back row. That does open. You can either open it up just like that, or you can open it all the way and it will go all the way open, or you can have it closed and have that little mesh net there over it to block the sun in the back there, so you can see that too. And that is this vehicle, guys. Honestly, super awesome vehicle, a lot of cool features. I didn't even tell you all of it. Actually, let me do one more before I flip it around. This is the last thing here, is you have, it's kind of like the Explorer where you have different drive modes, right? So because it's an off-roading vehicle technically, you got gravel and snow, you've got mud ruts, you got sand, and you got a rock crawl option there. Or you flip it, push it down like that, it's going to go into your auto mode. And this is going to actually change the height of the vehicle. So you can go up and so you can be into an off-road height, or if you're at the bottom, you can be down there and be more of like a road for being more efficient on the road and driving with better gas efficiency. So that's this vehicle. I'll close this up so you can see what this looks like while this is closing too. And that's everything. So if you have any questions, if you want to come take this for a spin, let me know. I'd love to help you out any way that I can. It's a beautiful vehicle, really cool color. It's technically gray, but I think it's more of a bluish. And it's really ready to go. It's fast, it's fun, and hopefully we'll see you here soon. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to help you out any way that I can. Thanks guys, and have a great day.